till the Father up in heaven comes to rapture us home.
Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, they really had it going on. They were thrown into the fire cause they wouldn't bow down to the king of Babylon. Wow. The king commanded that the Hebrews be cremated, so his servants should furnace up high. When the king looked in to see if they had been cremated, he was shocked at what he saw inside. He saw smoke, he saw fire, he saw flames climbing higher. Can you imagine the look on his face when he saw the three Hebrew guys with the Lord standing by? He said, this gotta be God's holy grace. I guess Goliath thought he'd press his luck with David, but the little fella showed no fear. David knew that he'd be running into trouble, but he also knew that God was near. Oh, when Goliath took a step, I heard that David felt the earth begin to tremble and shake. But the time had come for little David to be strong, and so he proved himself by keeping his faith. Then the Lord said, lift me your hand, for I have a plan to defeat Goliath once and for all. So little David took out his sling, and he started to swing it, and you should have seen Goliath fall. This is not a fairy tale, it's not Dr. Seuss, it's not a science fiction story read by old Mother Goose. This is something for the children, it's for you and me, and we call it Bible history. So just keep your faith in God, and be strong. You can make it, moving right along to another great adventure known